In this video, we'll be installing these A Premium mud flaps I got from Amazon for $40. Red carbon fiber, universal, on my 2007 Subaru Impreza Outback. These are what they look like. They're really red, really bright. Seem like good material. Let's get it in. So in the package, it also comes with this instruction manual. It's not really instructions. It just says, left, right, universal for all cars. It includes 4 splash guards, 20 screws, 20 screw buckles, the instructions, easy to install. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it done. So the skirts will be mounted on like this, and what you do is this top bolt right here, you can unscrew, and then you also have one under attached to the side skirt down here. And that comes out with either I think it's a 10 millimeter, I don't remember right. This one I just unscrewed with a Phillips. This one is pretty common on Subarus, that it just spins because the J-nut holding it into place breaks. So what you could do is remove the top bolt, the bottom one, and then what you could do is, while that bolt down here is still attached, you could rip it off, and that gives you easy access to this bolt. As you can see, it just turns, nothing happens. And that's when you just get your saw and just and after a couple minutes, you can see I just broke the bolt off. There's the washer, and that thing is still in there, but now we'll just go ahead and use a screwdriver and pop it through the hole and get rid of it for good. So in this clip, since like I said, they're universal, what I'm doing is I'm using some Gorilla Tape to mount them to the car to kind of get a general idea of how I want them to look. In this case, I kind of want them sticking out about 1 inch to the side, and then probably close to 4 inches off the ground, and a little angled. So as you can see, I used the Gorilla Tape. It doesn't damage your car or your paint, and then just step it back to get a good look at it. The mud flaps come with this hardware, but from what I've read online, is it's really crappy quality, and you're better just sticking the original hardware. But what I like to do is stick these clips that come inside the hole. That one you might have to press in with a hammer. Let's get one more though. Okay, and we're gonna put the other one right in there. There you go. So what I'm doing in this clip is I'm getting a little bit of paint, and what I'm doing is rubbing it over the holes. So when I line up the mud flap and press it against it, I have a general idea of where I know to drill the holes in the mud flap once I line it up correctly. And as you can see, it left 2 holes, so now I know where to drill. So now what I like to do is take my drill bit and line up the holes in the slits of a plastic chair so it can go through smoothly, and just drill in the center of each black marking it left. And it should come out just like that. So what I did is I took the bolt that was under the mud flap into the side skirt, and I used the other bolt that was in good condition, and I just screwed those into place, and it came out just like that. It's angled the way I like, so the hardest part from now is probably just getting the right dimensions from that first mud flap and making them symmetrical on all 4. So the rear mud flaps have these 2 screws, as you can see here, and they also have a push clip with a fill-up head out in the back. That's kind of hard to get to, but I found an easy way to get to it without removing the tire. So as you can see here, just grab a socket. One of them usually pops out with ease. And as you can see in this clip right here, the bottom one's just not budging. It's just spinning in place. Pissing me off, man. So to get to that third bolt that's in the back, what I did is I took the
Phillips head out of a magnetic screwdriver and just put it in a 7mm socket with a little joint extension, and I was able to just reach it in there, do a couple twisties, and boom, off came the spider clip. And of course, even on the rear, the final bolt just wouldn't budge, kept spinning, so had to use the metal blade saw. And after like 20 to 30 seconds, that thing just pops right out, man. I had to do this on all 4 of them. As you can see here, these are what the screws get stuck into, so just use something and push the screw through since it's cut off now. And this is what it looks like up close. As you can see, the screw just gets stuck in that plastic crap and then it just spins, so you're better off just sawing it off, replacing the bolt. So now I'm just using a measuring tape to line up the dimensions with the first one. Like I said, 4 inches off the ground, 1/2 inch off to the side, a little angled. I put the paint on the holes, pressed it in, and we're good to go. And this is how the results came out. I like the way it looks. They're really red. I've had them in for about 2 weeks now. I really like them. Mine are 4 inches off the ground, so of course it's speed bumps and just backing out the driveway. They scrape, but just take care of it and they'll take care of you. Thanks for watching.